Here's an Ohio State fan. I love my Buckeyes and I feel confident, but that line seems ridiculous. I tend to agree, like I say, but here's the thing. Ohio State can score points in bunches. Okay. What I'll say is generally, and I've seen it. I live in Ohio. I've watched Ohio State football. I can't tell you how many times Ohio State has even played around with a far lesser opponent. It's been 21-17 in the fourth quarter, and then Ohio State busted open, and all of a sudden it's 38-17, or it's 42-17 because the avalanche of Ohio State football just and that's what Ohio State has going for them. They wear on opponents. So I get it. Here's another one. You don't understand gambling. The bookie is betting the game will be closer and scalp over anxious fans. I would take the under. Interesting. Okay, fair enough. Ferris says, if you don't have the defense to slow Ohio State down, probably going to see around 50 points in offense. Certainly, I'll say this about Notre Dame's defense, and this is something I was going to talk about here in a little bit anyway. If you look at Ohio State's schedule, is there a better defense on it than Notre Dame's? I mean, it's debatable at the very least. I mean, Ohio State is going to put up points. I expect them to get into the 30s, to be honest with you, but there's different ways they can get into the 30s. If it's they score a touchdown a quarter, and Notre Dame can hold them maybe scoreless for a quarter or whatever. I think Ohio State makes it into the 30s. It's just does the ballooning from 21 to 31 come in a possession, 2 possessions, or does it come, over the course of, 13 or 14 minutes over the last quarter? I don't know. Got a wisecrack here. Yeah, that line is disrespectful to Ohio State. Okay. Mark Dixon, another one from him, says Ohio State is historically not great in September, even in championship and playoff seasons. Obviously, we saw Ohio State lose at home against Oregon. We've seen them in the Urban Meyer area, in the Urban Meyer era, lose to Virginia Tech as well. I think that's valid. But I think that Ohio State, the knock on them generally is, well, they're not good in September. So they're well aware of that. Just as Notre Dame is well aware of that there are underdogs and don't have a ton of respect because they're underdogs, because they haven't done it on the big stage. I think Ohio State's just as aware of the September lull and, is, I guess, going to be hyped up for this game. Lots of Ohio State predictions in here. Hi, D-Rock. He says, go Irish. This person says, are you a real Notre Dame fan or just pretend for YouTube? Been a Notre Dame fan my whole life.